Let's begin in a nice, comfortable seated position. So just let your body rest and find comfort. Remember that our spine should be long, erect. We should allow the energy to flow freely through the center of our body. We try to start bringing our attention to the present moment, to the details of how we present ourselves. We notice our legs are nice and crossed. We notice our hips are neutral and they weigh down. We notice long, erect spine. We notice soft shoulders. We notice long arms and gentle hands resting against our thighs. We notice the warmth in between the hands and the thighs. We bring the attention to our heart. We try to notice if we can feel the heartbeat. If we can understand if there's any rhythm in the beat. We rise towards our neck, our cervical spine. We elongate. We feel as if there's a string pulling onto the top of the head towards the skies. We notice our gaze, our face. Our jaw is nice and loose. Our tongue is nice and soft. Our eyelids over our eyes just pause and relax gently. We notice if there's any tension in between our eyebrows and we loosen it out. We bring our attention to our ears. And we start paying attention to the sounds that we hear. From the ocean, to the wind, to the birds, maybe the leaves towards one another. And we try to create some type of relation, reflection of these sounds and noises with our breath. So we inhale and exhale, and we listen to the sound of the breath. We try and recognize this sound. And we breathe in and we begin to notice that this air that comes in is nice and fresh and soft and light, and it expands and grows in our body. And then we notice that our exhale breath is a bit heavier, and it brings a sense of warmth, weight, texture, as it really releases and let goes of all that space it had found in the body. And we keep our observation on this breath and on this rhythm and on these sensations of the body through the breath. We start noticing if we find any connection between this rhythm of the breath and the rhythm of our internal movements, our heartbeat, our circulation, our sense of presence and calm. We consciously notice the rhythm of the breath, and as we notice this rhythm of the breath, we begin to self-regulate it. We try to control the inhale and exhale breath, making it keep the same length, creating a coherence. When our heart and our breath, they find this rhythm together, they move together in one same pace. We gently start activating the back of our throat, the Ujjayi breath, creating that little constriction. We start to hear the sound of the ocean. And this is very gentle, it's very soft. There's no tension in this activation. And as we notice the sound of the ocean, we begin to feel this warmth, this internal warmth. We begin to feel as if our energy that's flowing through us, it rises and it returns, creating a spiral energy, spiraled energy flow through the body, non-stop, an infinite form, an infinite movement, in and out, in and through. And then we begin to open our eyes and we keep this little constriction in the back of the throat, activating Jalandhara Bandha, using the Ujjayi breath throughout the whole practice. We roll our arms up and over as we breathe in. On the exhale, let's take a little twist. Make it gentle, make it soft. To the left. From the base of the spine, we breathe in and lengthen up to the mid-back, upper back. And then we exhale as we twist deeper, looking over that left shoulder, tucking the belly in towards the spine. One more. And out. And we rise, both hands rise as we breathe in. Let's change sides, switch over to the right, left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. And we inhale, lengthen from the base, mid-back, upper back. And we exhale, twist, tucking the belly in. One more breath in. And out. We inhale as we circle our arms up and over our head. And we exhale, left hand lowers, right hand on top, getting a nice side body stretch in the right side body. Press that right booty down and stretch the right hand over your head. Yeah. Breathe in and exhale. Maybe walk your left hand further out. Maybe bend that elbow towards the floor. Keep pushing your right booty down. One more breath in. Now on the exhale, right hand is just going to come together towards the left. Stretch it towards the left and down. Yeah, it might come to touch, it might not come to touch, but notice this twist you find here. On your breath in, regulate. On the breath out, start tucking in the belly and maybe twisting deeper. And then we rise all the way up as we breathe in. Yes, exhale, right hand lowers, left hand over. Send that left booty down, breathe in. Exhale, maybe stretch that right hand further, bend the right elbow. We breathe in. On the exhale, left hand circles down towards the right. Ooh. And we adjust here. We breathe in. And then on the exhale, we create that little contraction in the belly and find a deeper twist. Inhale as we rise all the way up, both hands. And exhale, just let your hands lower down, gently releasing the air. Hands come onto your knees as you round the spine, breathe in. And exhale, chest forward, shoulders back. Inhale as you round, lean back. And exhale, chest forward, shoulders back. Inhale as you round. And exhale, chest forward, shoulders back. We inhale round and then we begin taking circular movements. Exhale, circle. And we open up. And we circle. And then we open up. And we circle. Ooh. Then we change sides. And then we slowly come back to center. Roll over your knees and come onto all fours. So bring your hands right under your shoulders, your knees right under your hips. Okay. Cat-cow here, round the spine, push the floor away, Vidalasana. Cat. And cow, kick your booty back, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, round. And exhale. Inhale, round. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. Now bring your feet together, knees apart, child's pose. Push the floor away, send your booty down, lengthen the spine, chest forward. Inhale here, look forward, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale as you look forward, lengthen the spine. You can even come onto the tips of the fingers. And exhale, fold forward. One more. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, fold forward. Now let's start with our undulations. Press the hands down, chin to chest, round forward. Shoulders align with your wrists and slowly lower the hips. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Breathe in. And exhale, chin to chest, protract. Child's pose. 3 more of these, Margot. Your own rhythm, your own pace. Inhale, round. Lower. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, round. And exhale, chin to chest. Roll back. Last one, round. And exhale, chin to chest. And we return. From here, let's just start walking the hands over to the right as we breathe in. Walk, walk, walk. As we exhale, we stretch one hand, left hand over the right. Send your left shoulder down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. We slowly start rolling over to the left. We breathe in and breathe out. We breathe in and breathe out. One more. And out. We come back to center, breathing in and exhale here. Right hand slides under your left shoulder, left arm. Send your left arm down. Yeah, and get a nice shoulder stretch here. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now bring your right cheek down. Left arm circles up, and you can stay up high, or maybe circle that left arm behind you towards your right quad. Yeah, and we open up into that left shoulder and get a nice twist. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. We lengthen the left hand up high. Breathe in. Exhale, circle the left hand back. Press the left hand down as we begin to rise the right arm. Slide it up towards the sky. Inhale here. And then exhale, right hand comes down. Same thing, left side. Left hand, right arm, send your left shoulder down, press your right shoulder down. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Left cheek comes down. Circle the right arm up and over. Circle the right arm behind you towards your left quad. Open up as you breathe in and exhale. One more breath in and out. Right hand rises as you breathe in. Exhale, circle the right hand forward. Press the right hand as you slide the left hand up high. Breathe in. Exhale here. One more breath in. And exhale, place the left hand back towards the right. We round again, breathe in. And from here, we're going to take Asta Changrasana. Okay, so shoulders past the line of our wrists, elbows in, flex the elbows, chin and chest lower, booty goes all the way up. Breathe in here and out. One more. And out. Slowly slide your hips down. Roll your shoulders back. Bhujangasana as you breathe in. And exhale, we lower. Shalabhasana, hands next to the hips, feet tight towards one another. Lift your feet, shoulders, and hands as you breathe in. And exhale as you lower. Slide the hands up towards the shoulders. Press the hands down. Up dog as you breathe in. Down dog as you breathe out. Once you find your down dog, take a moment here to find the breath. Take a moment here to adjust. Breathe in and out. Right hand, left ankle. Pull and look under that left arm. Push the left hand away. Switch. Right hand lowers. Left hand, right ankle. Breathe in. And exhale. Look over that right shoulder. Left hand slides back as you breathe in and out. From here, undulation, lift the heels, round forward, breathe in. Lower the hips, exhale. Roll your shoulders back as you breathe in, look up. And exhale, let's take our down dog. Inhale as we rise into the toes, roll forward. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, adapt, adjust, shoulders back, chest forward. Exhale, chin to chest, round. Last one, lift the heels, come onto the toes, round forward, breathe in. Slowly lower the hips. Inhale as we come up and up dog. And exhale, down dog. From here, we rise the right leg as we breathe in. We bend the right knee and we open the hip. Keep your shoulders aligned, but open the hip. Inhale here. And exhale here. Now kick that right hip, leg up high. Neutralize the hip. And step your right foot next to the left. Lift the left leg up high as you breathe in. Exhale, open the hip, shoulders aligned. Inhale here. Exhale here. Lengthen the left leg up high, point your left hip down, and exhale, step next to the right. Lengthen the right leg up high as you breathe in. On the exhale, step your right foot in between the hands. Slide that back leg back, left knee comes down. Now sink the hip here, roll your shoulders back, and slide the hands back. Engage your glutes here. You can always bring your hands together here if you want and stretch the arms back. But I want you to create this active, yes, in the shoulders and back. Breathe in. And on the exhale, we fold forward. Right hip back, left hip forward as we fold forward through the right leg. Slowly lift the right toes. Yeah, really feel into that mid-back. Inhale as you find length. And exhale as you fold forward. Inhale as you find length. And exhale as you fold forward. Now we bend the front knee as we breathe in, and we take the back knee off of the floor. We're going to send our left heel down. Just walk your hands over to the right. Yeah, send the booty back and get a nice stretch here in the hip and the spine. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe. Now from here, we're going to transition through center. So lengthen your right leg, point your right toes in, and fold forward. And bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, so namaste, palms together. And you can bring your thumb onto your third eye center, point your elbows out, and stay here for a breath. And out. And we lengthen the spine as we breathe in and push the floor away. Now let's walk towards the back of the mat, all the way towards the back. Point your left toes towards the back. Now bend your right knee, bend your left knee, sink the hip, and rise. Roll the shoulders back, and open up. Breathe in. And out. And we lean forward as we breathe in. And exhale, we lengthen the left leg. Left hip back, right hip forward. One breath in. And exhale. Inhale as we bend the front knee. We take the back knee off of the floor. We place the back heel down into that warrior stance. And we walk the hands out to the sides. Yeah, feel the hip, feel the load. Stretch your arms forward and try to find length into the spine. And then we begin to transition all the way to center. Bring the palms together and fold forward, elbows out. Inhale as we halfway lift, and exhale as we walk all the way to the front of the mat. Press the hands back and slide your right foot all the way back and up into a three-legged dog, and open your hip. We breathe in here and out. We circle that right hip forward. We lean forward almost into a plank, right knee towards the chest, but we lower the knee down. Yeah, here we go. Now we lengthen the left leg and right arm. Find stability. Bend your left knee, circle the right hand back, hold on to the left ankle, kick the foot into the hand, and the hand into the foot. Really feel your spine opening up, upper back, mid back, lower back. Notice your shoulder and your hip and your quad. And then we release. Inhale as we lengthen. Exhale, right hand down, and we come all the way into a three-legged dog. We breathe in. Exhale, we step the left foot in between our hands. Slide the right knee back, sink the hip, and rise. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, stretch your arms back. Breathe in here. Exhale, we fold forward. Lengthen the spine. As you lengthen your front leg, adjust the hip. So left hip back, right hip forward. Bend your front knee. Inhale, take the back knee off of the floor, back heel comes down. And walk your hands forward. Inhale here. and exhale here. We're going to transition through center. So start lengthening your left leg. Toes point inwards. And then we exhale, fold forward. Slide your hands through the midline all the way back. Yeah. Inhale here. And exhale here. And we're going to transition all the way to the back of the mat. We point the right toes towards the back. We bend the back knee. We lengthen, sink the hip, rise, and really activate your arms back. Inhale here. And on the exhale, we lengthen the front leg, lengthen your spine, hip, right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale here, we bend the front knee, take the back knee off of the floor, back heel comes down, and we stretch towards the right. We inhale that right foot, we point the right toes inwards, and we fold forward, exhaling as we slide the hands towards the back. We inhale, look forward, and we walk towards the front of the mat. We slide the left leg all the way back, and we open the hip. We circle back in, we lean forward into a high plank, and we place the left knee down. We lengthen the right leg, lengthen the left arm. We breathe in. We exhale, circle, grab the ankle, kick the foot towards the hand and the hand towards the foot. Breathe in and out. And we release as we breathe in. Exhale, left hand comes down, right leg rises. Open the hip. Circle the right knee into the chest and step your right foot in between the hands. This time, left knee doesn't come down, it stays up. We inhale as we rise the arms. Exhale, circle them back, all the way back, all the way back, all the way back. Now your hands start pointing towards you, but your elbow towards one another. We breathe in here. Lengthen the front leg. Exhale as we lean forward. Activate the back leg. Back heel points up. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the spine, lengthen the spine. And slowly lower the hands. Back heel comes down onto the floor. And we keep that right leg lengthened as we walk the hands over. Yeah. Now point your right toes inwards and we come towards center. Now we press the right hand down, left hand up high as we lengthen the left hand. We breathe in and out. Now from here, Margot, our right hand is going to grab our left ankle. We twist a bit deeper. I really like to bring my hand, left hand, onto my hip, because then I can feel, like on my back, I can feel if my hips are leveled or if they're not. And then I adjust. I want to keep them leveled. Now from here, we're going to start bending the left knee, coming into a skandasana as we lower.
Keep that right hand onto the ankle. Use your hands if you need, and sit. Once you sit, press the right foot down, lengthen the left hand. Now let's stretch the left hand over the head as you keep grabbing onto that left ankle. So you open the left knee out and open up into the left side body. Breathe in and out. And we rise as we breathe in. We lift the hip and we start pointing the back of the mat. But we lengthen the front leg. And we fold forward here. Bend your front knee and we circle the hands up high. Circle the hands, circle the hands, circle, 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 circle. Roll the shoulders back, elbows come in towards one another. Lengthen the front leg. Circle the arms forward, find length in the spine. And lower. Beautiful. Now back heel, if it's not already down, you can send it down and walk your hands over to the right. Send the hip back, but keep the hips neutral. Walk the hands. Let's come all the way back to center as we breathe in and out. Left hand in the center, right hand rises as we breathe in. And I like to bring the hand onto the hip so I can notice if my hip is leveled or not. My left hand grabs my right ankle and I draw my right ankle towards my body. We breathe in and we start coming into a skandasana to the right. So we bend the right knee and we begin to lower gently. Point your left toes up high. If you need your hands, use your hands. From here, press the heel down. Right hand rises. Breathe in. Exhale, roll over to the left. Inhale here. And exhale here. And we rise. We breathe in. We transition all the way to the front of the mat. From here, we slide the right leg back and we open the hip. We start drawing the right knee in, neutralize the hip. We find that high plank and we place the right knee down. Lengthen the left leg, right hand forward. Bend your left knee, circle your right hand and grab your left foot. Kick the foot towards the hand and the hand towards the foot. Breathe in and out. And we release as we lengthen. And exhale, three-legged dog as we open the hip. Inhale, we circle the left knee in and we step the left foot in between the hands. Inhale as we circle the arms into high lunge, up and over. Circle the arms, keep circling the arms, circle, circle, circle. Your palms are going to face forward, elbows in. Breathe in. Lengthen the front leg and circle your arms forward as you lengthen the spine. Lean forward as if you're trying to grab something. And we slowly lower. Back heel, bring it down and start walking your hands towards the right. Point your left toes inwards. and walk towards the center. Right hand down, left hand rises. Keep the hips neutral. Now from here, we're going to bend the right knee as we grab onto our right ankle and we lift the right hand up high first. Now we start bending the right knee and we lower, 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 and lower. Inhale as we lengthen and exhale. Right hand over the head towards the left foot. We come back up as we breathe in. Let's transition all the way to the back of the mat. Inhale as you circle the hands up high. High lunge. Circle, 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 circle. Yes. Lengthen the front leg and exhale. Circle the arms forward. Lengthen the spine. We breathe in and we lower completely. Back heel comes down. Walk your hands over to the left. Breathe. And out. Point your right toes inwards. Inhale, lengthen the left hand up high. And lower the left hand. Let's do the other side. Lengthen the right hand up high. Sorry. Adjust the hip. Right hand lowers towards your left ankle here. Rise the left hand up high. Adjust the hip. Exhale, start bending your left knee and lower all the way down. Right toes point up. Inhale, lengthen the left hand. And exhale over the right leg. Inhale. And exhale. And we rise as we come up towards the front of the mat as we breathe in. Lengthen and exhale. Three-legged down dog. Open the hip. Inhale, circle that knee in, neutralize the hip, find high plank, and just place the left knee down. Lengthen the right leg, left arm, breathe in. Exhale, bend the knee and circle and grab. Kick the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. Inhale as we lengthen. Now exhale, hand down, knee down, child's pose. Let your hip sink and your upper body just melt down towards the floor. Breathe in and out. And we unroll, and roll, and roll, and roll. Yes, we can bring our knees together. And then let's slide our booty over to the left. Walk your hands towards the right. Stretch the left hand up high and over. Inhale and exhale. Let's switch sides. We breathe in and find length. And we exhale.
And we rise and we circle our legs in front of us. We lengthen the legs. We bend the right knee over the left leg. We hug the right knee with our left hand as we lengthen the spine. And we exhale, look over our right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. And we lengthen again. And we exhale, come back to center. Let's switch. Push, hug, lengthen, press, and lengthen and twist as you exhale. We lengthen, and we come back to center as we exhale. From here, just lengthen the spine, press the heels down, and just fold forward. Belly in, Margot. Don't tuck the belly out. Belly in. Yeah. Lengthen the spine and just walk your hands forward. So what we want to find here is lengthen the spine. It's not fully about rounding and finding our chest towards the thighs. It's really about lengthening the spine. You can even stretch your arms up if you'd like towards the ears and towards the sky. Try not to collapse in the shoulders. You can bring the hands down if you feel it's too much load, but just find length. And then we round forward and fold forward. We breathe in and out. Let's unroll as we come up. Bend the knees. And slowly keep your heels down onto the floor today because we want to start playing with bringing the whole back down. So slowly start rolling, rolling. Really round the spine. All the way down. And once you're fully down, bring your heels close to your booty. Breathe in. Hands next to the hips. Exhale, engage the thighs and lift the hips. Inhale here. And exhale. We breathe in. Lift the heels and lower. Walk the feet out a bit wider and draw your knees over to the left just to get that nice hip stretch and that gentle twist. Then let's switch over to the right. Then we come back to center and we just slide the feet out to the side. Draw the hands next to the hip. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And a long sigh out through the mouth. And just let your body weigh down in this final pose, corpse pose. This is where you've worked up towards. So all the tension, activation, the sweat, to find this final place, this place of deep fulfillment and integration. No rules, no tension here. Just feeling, noticing the mind respond, the body respond, the breath respond.